Praise the Lord.
Yes, hallelujah. Jesus.
To God be the glory.
Yes.
If I stood here and talked about him all day, I couldn't think of enough words to come close to describing how wonderful he is.
Yes.
To make you understand how powerful he is. Exactly what he's made of. Who he is to us. Who he is to the world. Who he is to the universe. To God be the glory.
Hallelujah.
I honor my pastor today. The shepherd of this house. Pastor Ike Walker Jr. And to my first lady, whom I love, whom I respect, who I see as a mentor, an example for all of us to follow. A first lady that shows us love.
Come on, come on.
A first lady that shares her life, her family, and her time with us.
Yes, yes.
A first lady that will open her doors and her heart to you if you need it.
Yes.
A first lady,
Come on.
a woman of God.
Yes.
To my brothers and my sisters in ministry, to the deacons, and to all of my visiting friends and my sisters and brothers in Christ here at Changing Directions, I say good morning.
Good morning.
And I greet you with peace today. I want to share, first of all, an experience I had on yesterday. Some of you all have met my son.
Yes.
My son is in the wilderness of his mind. He likes to come and start arguments. He calls them conversations. And his highlight of his day is to get me going.
All right now. Say.
But see, he don't know I had a trick for him.
Okay.
You know, I'm just tired of arguing. And so I said, you know, Lord, I don't know anything to say to this boy that I haven't said.
All right now.
That has created a change in him. I say, you know this child and this child know you. I say, so I'm going to get back out of the way and let you have it. I say, you do what you need to do.
Come on now.
I remember when I had.
So yesterday we were in the car and I was taking him to an appointment and he was starting up and I wouldn't say anything. So the quieter I was, the louder he got. He said, I know you don't want to hear what I'm saying to you, Mama, but I know you hear me.
All right now.
I didn't say nothing. I said, Lord, help. Just help me to drive this car and get home quick. And I'm struggling to hold, just keep my tongue. He says, coming home, he says, Mama, he says, you don't know it, but things are getting ready to change. I'm changing. I had the Christian channel playing and he started listening. And he said by the time we got to the house, he says, Mama, he says, I know you don't be wanting to hear what I have to say. He says, but I know God has a plan for me. He say, and it's going to be a new day. Things ain't going to be the way it always was. He said, then he came in later, he said, Mama, I'm sorry for giving you a hard time earlier.
Don't argue with him. Jesus.
And all I could think about, my last message was, God has a plan for your life.
Hallelujah.
And so I had to think about the fact that my child has realized that God has a plan for his life. I didn't say he was totally out of the wilderness.
That's right.
But he's headed out.
All right. He on the way. Praise the Lord.
Change the direction.
Hallelujah. Right
He's
there.
changing his direction.
Hallelujah.
My text today for us is, can God trust you with trouble?
Oh. Hallelujah, Lord.
Okay, you know,
Jesus.
Jesus, when things are going well,
Say it now. Come on.
what do we tell everybody? What an awesome God we serve.
Yeah.
But God said, can I trust you with trouble?
All right.
First, we're going to take a look at a relationship. Just exactly what is a relationship. It is an integrated connection between two things or more,
Yes.
or a person. A relationship between people is built based on certain expectations.
Yes.
For the relationship to work, it has to have an element of communication and trust. In order for that relationship to grow, we have to spend time getting to know the other person. And we do that by talking.
Yes.
We ask each other questions.
Yes.
We want to get to know that person. What do you like? What do you do? You know, where have you been? Who do you know? As time goes on, the quality of that relationship is also determined by a level of trust.
Yes.
When we accept Christ as Savior, we too enter a relationship. And all the same principles of our personal, our daily relationships are still relevant in that relationship, our relationship with Christ. He expects us to communicate with Him
Yes.
daily.
Yes, ma'am.
We accept for Him, He expects us to develop trust,
Yes.
a level of trust. He says we're to always pray.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
we can talk to Him day,
Yes.
night, the time doesn't matter. Just as with a friend. He says, I want you to get to know me. I've given you everything you need to get
That's
to know
right.
me. He said, but if you can't read, you can still get to know me.
That's right.
All you got to do is sit down and talk.
That's it.
All we have to do is call on it.
Yes.
He even goes so far as to say, if you read something or you hear something and you don't understand, it didn't make any sense to you, he said, ask me, I'll give you wisdom.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to wonder what kind of God I am. You know, he said, I'll show you, but I'll also tell you.
Yeah, he will.
In that trust relationship, you know, even in a marital relationship, the trust is so important.
Yes.
But as a part of that, we also include what we consider as dependability.
Yes.
That is so important in a relationship. Think about a marriage. It is so important that we take a vow.
Yes.
Do we not?
Yep.
Yes.
What do we promise?
Love.
Or worse.
That's right.
We're going to be there, right?
Uh-huh.
We vowed that before the Lord.
Yeah.
God expects the same. He expects us to trust Him
Yes.
when things are good. He expects us to trust Him when things are bad.
Yes, he does.
We expect God to be there when things are good.
Yes.
And when things are going bad, we sure enough expect for Him to
Oh,
be
yeah.
there.
Oh, yes.
Right there.
You know, the Bible is filled with many stories where God shows and illustrates to us that we can trust Him when things are bad. We look at Job. God loved Job and Job loved God.
Yes.
His devotion to God, his love, his worship was rewarded. Even Satan knew that God had a hedge around him
Yeah.
and had blessed him.
All right now.
Okay, he blessed his home, he blessed his family.
Yeah.
But at the same time that Job was devoted and would praise God and the whole bit, he was faced, when the day came that he was faced with trouble,
Yes.
Satan said, I got him now.
See.
I'm gonna make him curse you.
Come on.
Okay? But God, because of foreknowledge.
Yeah.
See, Satan didn't ask God for Job. God said to Satan, consider my
Yeah,
servant Job.
consider.
Okay. God knew that he could trust Job with trouble. He's the one that set him in Satan's path to be dealt with. But at the same time, God was still there watching him. He had his back. God knew that he could trust Job to be there, that his faith wouldn't fail.
Yes.
We look at the story regarding the 3 Hebrew boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Not only were they faced with trouble,
Come on.
they had to step into trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did.
what do we do? Would we have stepped in the furnace? When we got close to the heat, would we have went ahead and held our tongue and been rebellious and took a stand for God up
Okay.
until
Come
entering
on.
the furnace? But God knew he could trust them with trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
We look at Daniel.
Come on.
Come on.
When in the lion den, he had been praying.
Yeah.
His deliverance, his help didn't show up the first day.
Come on.
It didn't show up the second day.
Yeah.
When the angel appeared, he said, haven't heard your prayer from the first. From the first time you prayed.
Yeah.
But he had to fight his way to Daniel's side to
See,
help him.
come on.
Okay, and we have to remember that.
Yes.
Not in our time, but in God's time.
Yeah.
But God knew that he could trust Daniel with trouble.
See, come on. See right there. See right
There was a
there.
Shunammite woman.
Go ahead.
This was a well-to-do woman.
Yeah.
Her and her husband she had started feeding the prophet when he would come through. And so she was thinking one day, she said, you know, this is a holy man of God.
Yeah.
So she said, she went to her husband, she said, you know, honey, I think what we should do is build him a little guest house out there on the wall.
Yes,
We'll
we
put
did.
a table and a candle in there and a chair
Yeah.
and a little cart. So when he come, not only can he eat, he'll have a place to just rest. He can spend the night.
See. Yes, it did.
So after they continued to bless Elijah, and he thought about it, he called his servant. He said, go to the Shunammite and see what do she want, what we can do for her.
Yeah.
See, ask her, do she want us to go to speak to the king on her behalf?
Come on.
Okay, or the captain of the army. What can we do to bless her?
Come on.
She said, tell him, my family takes care of me well. I have no need of anything.
Yeah.
But his servant told Elijah, he said, but she doesn't have a child.
Yeah.
So he sent for her. So he told her she was going to have a child.
Yeah.
And in time she did have this child. She trusted him because she had perceived in her spirit that he was a man of God.
Right there.
So she knew the source of her child. The boy was out playing around and he was out with his father and he fell. And he ran to his daddy holding his head saying, my head, my head. His head was hurting, as fathers would do. Go see your mama, go. Go
Okay,
see your mama.
Go on over there.
Don't tell your mama
To your mama.
you fell and you hurt your head.
Yeah.
So being the mother she was, she sat and she held him all day. And so in the afternoon, the child died.
All right now.
This child that she had waited so long,
Yes.
he died. But she knew the source of her child.
Come on now.
Okay, now trouble was in her.
Yes.
God waited to see, was she going to remember what was the source of her blessing?
Come on now.
What would she do when the trouble came?
Yes.
Would she know the child that he gave her could be given back to her? Could he trust her with trouble?
Come on. See.
She told her husband, she said, I want to go to the man of God and let him know what's going on for help. And the man of God ended up coming back with her. And he raised her son and restored him to her.
Hallelujah.
Speak now. Can God trust you?
Yes. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
David learned to trust God as a boy,
Yes.
out tending his daddy's flocks. We see David is a long story.
Yeah.
God took him from being a little shepherd boy all the way to serving the king in a palace.
Jesus.
Not only did he serve the king, God anointed him to be king.
Yes.
What a relationship they had.
Lord.
When things were going well, David always would give God credit.
Yes.
But when things would go bad, he would too would remember God.
Yes.
Could God trust David?
Hallelujah, Lord. Jesus.
Even after David, part of his punishment was the calamity that would befall his home and his children. David continued to trust God with his troubles. I mean, how bad does it get that your child is chasing you down, hunting you, wanting to kill you?
Yeah.
Come on.
Make it plain.
Jesus.
Make it plain.
Could God trust him with
Yes.
trouble? David knew what God had told him about what was going to go on. And David looked upon that knowing he was the source of all those problems.
That's right.
But he stayed faithful to what God had said. God could trust David to the level that he saved David. He established David. He established a covenant with David. He established him to be the descendant for his son to come down.
Yes.
His throne will forever have a descendant.
Hallelujah.
Can God trust
All right,
us
man.
with trouble? You know, man has always been fickle.
Okay. Come on now.
But things are fickle,
Pickle, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
wishy-washy.
Thank you for breaking it down. Thank you for breaking it down.
See.
I say again, when things are going well, going good, we boast, oh, what an awesome God
Oh, yeah.
we serve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when blessings go up. When the praise go up.
Hallelujah. Oh,
I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent.
uh-oh.
But God.
But God. Come on now.
Hallelujah. Right there, right there.
Sunday, did you see Deacon Ronnie run across?
Oh.
But God. But God.
Hallelujah.
But then we got somebody maybe sitting in a corner, sitting in the back, wide within themselves. Storm just raging, not saying anything.
Yeah.
Going through their silent storm.
Yeah.
Amen.
Can God trust them with trouble?
All
Yeah.
right now.
Can God trust them to know Him to the point that they can run up there and say, but God?
That's right.
Knowing that their breakthrough is going to come.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can God trust us with trouble?
Oh, yes. Hallelujah.
Will our faith remain strong? Can God trust you with trouble?
All right now.
He's given you everything you need to be able to trust him with trouble.
Yes.
No matter what that trouble looks like, no matter what that storm looks
Come
like.
on now.
No
See,
matter.
everything that comes across our path isn't a storm to bring destruction.
That's right.
Sometimes a storm comes,
Come
the
on.
wind blows, coming to clean out.
Oh,
It's coming to make room.
Come on.
yes, sir.
A new day.
That's right.
Yeah.
But can God trust us with trouble?
All right now.
Can God trust us to stand, to wait to see what's going to happen, to see if those winds are bringing a storm or just a move?